Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of a camper that is perfect for a larger family like my own. This is the 2024 Salem Hemisphere 375 FAM. It's going to have 2 queen beds, a loft, 2 full baths, and a walk-in pantry, so it is pretty darn neat. A couple brands have this floor plan, but I think Hemisphere just does such a great job with it. All of the specifications, length, height, tank size, awning sizes, you'll find down in the descriptions video, and it should pop up on the screen. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you find some value in this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button for me. And also down in the description, there will be a link if you want to work, directly with myself and my team. We would love to, help you save some money. But regardless, I hope you enjoy it, anyway. It's a 2024 Hemisphere 375 FAM. And right when you walk in, just looking pretty darn good. I've always liked Salem, Hemisphere, Heritage Glen. I've sold them for the last 10 years. They're one of my more trusted brands because I'm so familiar with them. But you get a really nice kind of living room area, a couple places where you can sit down, have some breakfast, and chill. But man, I just love this. So, we got 4 kids, 3 dogs, 3 cats, 2 gerbils, a bearded dragon. Did I say 2 cats? We have 3 cats now. My wife, well, that's a story for another day. But bedroom and full bath back here, and then another bedroom and a full bath back there. That's that walk-in pantry. But I guess let's just go ahead and start back here, kind of in the guest quarters or in the kids' quarters. So you're going to have a queen bed sitting on a slide, which opens up, so that way you have a lot of walk-around room, which is nice. It feels really airy. Doesn't feel eerie at all. It feels airy though. The windows on both sides do open up, so you can catch a nice breeze, maybe on an eerie night. You also have a little bit of storage here underneath, and notice that it's hands-free. So babe, if you're watching, I love you. Directly across from the bed, you got this really nice kind of storage area, which is a big time plus, and a place where you can put a pretty large size TV if you would like. But both sides are going to be the same. You get a little hanging rack right here, and then below, you get some pretty clean cut storage there, so you can put whatever your stuff is that you want. You got a little hamper right here as well. All the plugins and USBs and outlets you can need, and then 4 dresser drawers that are all going to be looking, just like that. And again, the same on both sides. You got the farm style sliding door, just a nice little added touch. I also like how the door is a tinge darker. I think it breaks up, some of the light and bright that a lot of the RV industry is going. A separate entrance here out the back for the full bath. I really, really enjoy that. So the 4 kids that we got, they're tornadoes. They destroy a camper any chance they get. They destroy a house. They destroy everything. So having a separate area to where friends and family can come in and just dirty up this room when you're having fun at the campground is an awesome, awesome feature to have. You have a shower that is big enough for a round belly like myself, to actually take a real shower. And then you have a porcelain throne, so that way you can sit down pretty comfortably and do your thing. I also like how it's facing the door. If you want to be a really friendly neighbor, just leave it open while you do your business. Got a little countertop space so you can, put your toothbrushes and soaps out. A little bit of storage and some access to your plumbing. You got a mirror to check out bowling guns. Little storage there. You also have this little Max fan to help suck out the steam or stink from whatever you're doing. But pretty cool little guest area, I guess I would say. So it'd be perfect for, like the grandparents and the kids, or if you have like an older son, older siblings, kids. Gosh, man, I've been recording all day long. I'm having a hard time talking. But perfect place for bigger people. So the loft up here, you're going to have a ladder to get up and access it. Great place. You get way, way, way more room than most of your RVs with lofts. I also like how it's linoleum up there and not carpet, but big, thick boy, teddy boy mattresses. You also see you got all that storage there on the far end with those totes just to stay organized, and all the plugins that you would need, and an emergency exit, just in case. The curtains are also pretty nice. They're built into the frame, and they're on that like little square, like kind of European style. There's a place where you can put a TV. But they're on that like square kind of European style, built into it, so you don't have to worry about the shades getting caught on anything. And then on the exterior portion, This is what I'm talking about, how it's built in. See, it's on that little track right there. On the exterior portion, it's got this thermofoil, so it helps reflect away the sun, so it keeps it a little bit warmer or a little bit cooler in here, you know, depending on how you're using it. I would consider this a super slide. It is very tall, accent lighting above for a nice little ambient glow, but I'm 6 foot tall, and you're looking at probably about 6'3" right here. So this is a very tall camper here on the inside. Might as well just show you this. You know, I can't even reach the ceiling. I got pretty average arms for a 6 foot, you know, tall adult. The table, dinette table for 4. Play some cards, have some fun, read a book there on the campsite. You also have an extension there if you'd like to have a little bit more space. You also have the reclining seats that go back pretty darn flat too, that you could use for some additional sleeping. And then right here too, you see that you get some accent lighting there below and on the cup. And to turn that off, you're just going to double click, you know, right here as well. But I do like the open windows that the slide height does get you. Right across from your theater seating, you got a TV that's on an angle. It's also on a swivel, so you can angle a little bit more. You know, if you're sitting down, maybe at the dinette, and or the kids are hanging out there, you know, open this up and, you know, play the movie where you would like it. Solid surface countertops all throughout. You also have the Furrion soundbar, so you can get this thing bumping. It comes with an HDMI USB zone 1 and 2, so that's inside and outside, so you can play music on both sides. You got the mirrored reflective finish. You can check out my new boots. Look at that thing. It's a good looking boot. I bought that the other day. First pair of boots I've bought in a long time. It felt nice. You got the fuse box, so if something isn't working, make sure to check that out. But that fireplace puts out an incredible amount of heat. It'll heat up the entirety of this room on a day like today that's 45 degrees. It just puts out some incredible output. The island in this is also very nice. You got the accent lighting, tons of countertop space with a flip-up counter down there at the end. But you have your stainless steel undermounted bowl with a fancy pants high-rise faucet with the old brass finish there. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You're also going to see a pretty good amount of storage here underneath as well. And it hides the access to the plumbing through that little board, but you do got it. And if you didn't just see right there, those are going to be on the old soft close. You don't have to worry about little fingers getting pinched. Directly behind the sink, this is going to be kind of your cooking slide. So you're going to notice your oven, plenty of countertop space for all your stuff, maybe a little bucket of utensils. And then you're going to have a whole bunch of pull-out drawers. The top one is going to be looking like this. And then the bottom one is going to be, you know, about twice that size right there. 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings with a nice window there behind it. And again, you have that astro foil, that reflective foil. But I like the fact that that window does open up. Not all of them do. Enough room for, you know, some cookies or some pizzas. Around the microwave, you have even more storage, which is pretty darn nice. And these are going to be on that soft close there as well. And I do like the backsplash that they're rocking. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what you call that design, but it's definitely nice looking. You got the old 12-volt Furrion refrigerator, so it'll run off of your solar. You'll want to close that ladder up when you do that because it gets in the way of the door. But 12-volt freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right. It'll run off the solar that's on top. You know, your trailer battery, your truck battery. And you got some pretty nice little pendant lighting there hanging down, looking really sharp. You got the fan to help kind of the airflow there too. You got kind of the floating steps too. I like that. I think that looks pretty darn sharp. And you got a little grab handle just in case you need a little extra help. Right here is going to be your controls for your heat and your AC there as well. And before we head back into the bedroom, and I really like the bedroom, this is the bathroom. A second porcelain foot flush throne. You also got a couple little hanging hooks to put your towels up. And then you're going to get 3 of these compartments right there. And those go back real deep. I couldn't even reach the end of it. Again, on the soft close. And then you got the Tri-Glide glass series, so it opens up, you know, just a hair wider for you. But look at that. So I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. And I could take a real shower in this, which is always nice to have. Possibly even room for 2 if you want to get a little crazy. But you do have a little place where you can sit down, maybe shave your legs, soaps and shampoos. But it's a nice bathroom for sure. And they got an upgraded fan right here. The old Fantastic fan helps you suck everything up and out. And if you guys are liking the video, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe for me. Stainless steel sink, fancy pants lighting structure right there as well. And then this is for the Max Air, the controls, along with your outlets. And I like that little storage right there. That's cool. Access to your plumbing. Another window right here. And then we're heading back into the bedroom. And what I like so much about it is the fact that it's really nice and open when you're not using it, because it has the 14-inch Versa tilt on it, the Versa lift. So that's where you see it's on the angle. I call this movie mode because typically I would just slam a bunch of pillows behind me and then I would be watching a movie right here. But I like the fact that it's on that tilt, so that way it's already kind of built in for you. But during the day, you get extra walk around room, you know, so you can go new boot goofing, get dressed. You also got the 4 totes right there to stay nice and organized. Outlets on both sides, so you know you can charge up whatever you got to do, USBs and outlets. Your second AC right here, and if you don't want it to evenly distribute through the track, if you want this bedroom nice and cool, hog all the cold AC from everybody else, you open up this dump valve and boom, it disproportionately pushes that air into this room. That's going to be your TV backer location with the appropriate plug-ins. And then you see right there, it's got a little bit of hidden storage. So you could maybe throw in like a gun or some jewelry or something like that you don't want, you know, some nosy eyes coming about. No one's going to know it's there. A couple little pullouts for the drawers. You get 3 of those. And you get a really nice closet as well. You see an emergency exit right there. But this closet is pretty darn impressive. So you can put in a fully stackable washer and dryer. You got the hookups right there. King Wi-Fi prepped. A nice big hanging rack for all your stuff. And then you get the cubbies right there. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If this is where you head out, this is the 2024 Hemisphere 375 FAM. But now I'm going to go around on the outside and show you where everything is located. But I think it's a pretty cool floor plan. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, before we do go out, this is your control panel. So your on-demand Suburban hot water heater. If I didn't mention that, it's basically endless instant heat. As long as you have propane, you got hot water. But it works like that. I mean, the second you turn it on. But you got all your controls for your awnings, your slide outs, your water pump, water heater, tank heaters, which I'll talk about here in a second. But then all your lighting and then all your tank controls as well. Pretty snazzy. But all right, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down at the in the description. We'll head up front. Now those tank heaters, it's a fully enclosed underbelly. Even the pass-through storage is going to be temperature controlled. But you got the rib armor down there, so it goes off in little paneling, which is a plus just for, you know, serviceability. But those tank heaters go onto the tank, and it's 12 volt or electric heat, similar to, you know, your refrigerator that the solar is helping out with. And it heats up those tanks, so you can camp earlier in the season or later in the season, depending on what you're doing. You got the full fiberglass front cap here, and I believe it's got the automotive paint on it too, which is nice. You got the LED lights there heading up the front, 4-point electric leveling. And then you are going to get a spray port right there. What is that? Is that a spray port? I think it's a spray port. No, it's access from the inside to the outside. That's pretty cool. Heated and enclosed accessibility. So right here is pretty darn nice. And you notice it does have that vinyl there too. So it's just a nice little added, kind of more residential finish to it. A little bit more Astro foil here underneath with a bottle opener, battery disconnect. But just in general, a nice open area there to put all your stuff in. LP Quick Connect is going to be just right under here. And then you have an awning that comes up off the slide, which is nice to help utilize some of that campground space, since a little bit of it's being sucked up by the slide. You also have a second awning as well, again, which is nice for, you know, obvious reasons. Extra large grab handle. You have your Goodyear tires on dual axles, the MoRide step above steps that flip up into the doorway, and then you have your screen door on a storm door too, which is nice. Those little blue glowing pucks, those are going to be for your marine grade outside speakers. That's going to be that zone 2. That's the control for those jacks. Heading out the back, obviously you got the second entrance, but you also have a split bumper to make room for those steps, which is nice. But you can also, you know, stack on a couple things out there if you'd like. But you have a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof, you know, which is always nice and easy. And I like how they round it up at the top, so that way it just helps you get over that extra little oomph. That little black box there is for your Furrion observation camera. It's pre-prepped for it. So basically, it's a 4.5-inch screen, yeah, suction cup right onto your windshield. so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You also got a black tank flush right here, which is a sprinkler system for your poop tank. All of these slides you can put slide toppers on if you would like. It's a piece of awning that goes from here to here. Really prevents debris from falling on top of it. It's kind of one of those things that just makes life a little bit easier. But it's a pay-to-play thing. You know, they cost a little bit of money, but I think it's money well spent. One of your dump valves is right here. Again, Goodyear tires, so you don't have to worry about it. Everyone says those China bombs. You don't have to worry about it. Sewer outlet connection. Back end of the Suburban hot water heater. And then let's open up this bad boy. Bad boy, what you gonna do? Boom. And then you got your docking station right here. So satellite cable, outside shower, hot and cold water access, city fill, you know, black tank 1, all that good stuff. Ow. Just slammed my head right there. Propane behind that door, and then you got some storage here up the front. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, this is the 2024 Hemisphere 375 FAM. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See ya.